Hello and welcome to the Queber channel. I'm Jason, your host, and as you can see, the visibility is really bad this morning. I'm going to the shop because when I was about 3 o'clock this morning, my brain was like, "Oh, you want to try this, you want to try this," and I couldn't sleep. So it's like 7 a.m. in the morning. Should have moved all through. Cross over here. Okay. So I am on my way to town. I'm not going to go on the road because the visibility is too bad. I'd have to have the light on, and as you can see with the light on, I've got almost no visibility. To turn that off, I've got a little bit better visibility, but I cannot go on the road without the light on. So let's cross over here. I'm not going to go through the park because it's too dark. Once again, visibility is up. Then again, I don't know. I can sort of see where I'm going. Of course, I've got the canopy sides down, so I'm nice and dry. Might be worth going through the park. It'll be interesting to see. I can always come back out. So we're going to test because so this is a time I would not go on the road because the visibility for drivers is bad, just like if it was foggy or anything else. Even though I could make you up there quite quickly, now we're going to take a nice leisurely, and what it is I want to try is, you see, one of the things I'm missing a lot is sandwiches. I can't have sandwiches anymore. The carb load on sandwiches will really fuck up my blood sugar. It's not worth the thingy. So I've got some chicken at home. As you can see, the glare from oncoming traffic with this kind of screen is fucking impossible. To make things almost... Oh. I'm going to have to make it through here, which I can, of course. My situational awareness is pretty good. Yeah, there we go. And just to show you an example of putting the light on, I can't have the light on. I do love going out in the rain. I usually only go out in the rain during the day. Unfortunately, even the running lights that are on at the front all the time, because of the canopy is wonderful, it's amazing. I wouldn't come out in this weather without the canopy. But because of the way the canopy is, and remember, I'm an outlier. What do I mean by that? I use the mobility scooter probably in ways that most people who have a mobility scooter don't. I go out in crazy things like that. On me. But so I don't think it's not a use case that was expected for this kind of scooter. No, I'm sticking to well below the speed limit. And we're going to go to Tesco and do some shopping. So yeah, as I was saying, I get distracted very easily, as you know that. I'm getting a bit distracted because I can't really see whether the main thingy is open. Look, people find out. There it is. It's open. I've got to focus more on actual situational awareness at the moment. Yeah. It's kind of thingy that I'm safer actually without the lights on than with it. No one's around because no one's crazy enough. Plus putting the light on will ruin my night vision, and I need my night vision at the moment to be able to see if anybody's walking on the path in front of me. So, okay, back to the sandwiches. So I can't have sandwiches, so I've got some chicken at home. This is a very cheap shop. I'm just going to go out and grab some cottage cheese, which is about 99 pence, because cottage cheese is one of the things that I can have. I'm going to buy some lettuce because the large leaf lettuce actually make really good sandwiches. So I'll put chicken and lettuce and might even get some spring onions and slice them up and put it inside. And basically I'm going to make sandwiches out of lettuce, which for my lunch. It's slowly, the sun's not going to be going out, but day's going to break in about 10-15 minutes. I can see better through the little viewfinder on the actual DJI action cam. I'm using that to be able to see the ground in front of the actual vehicle. I thought of ways that I can fix this. Like, first of all, I could have a custom windscreen created for this at the end of the year, which I think I will do. It's it's a specialised one that's meant for motorbikes and stuff like that, but you can have it of any shape and size. It'll fit just inside the frame there on this, and it'll mean that I'll be able to, it's anti-glare, and then I'm going to get you can install a motorised adhesive windscreen wiper, which would be quite nice. So I'm going to go on down on the main road, because the main road is lit the best in this kind of weather. Actually, then again, think about it. I'm thinking which way has got the least amount of actual crossings things. Think about it, is do I go up or do I go? I don't know. Screw it, I'm going to go this way. I was going to go down on the main road, but I can't see where I'm going without the light on. I mean, I really do enjoy coming out in the rain and that. But like I said, I'm an outlier. Most people do not punish their mobility scooter as much as I do. Most people don't take it out in weather like this at night and stuff like that. So I'm not going to be too harsh on Ringo for that, because most intelligent people would stay home. But this is the thing, my brain rebels against staying home. When my brain says, hey, you've got some chicken in the fridge, hey, you want a sandwich, hey, I can't just turn that off. I've got to act on it. And I would have to spend money ordering online, and for something like 10 quid's worth of stuff, I'd probably end up back into a £40 shop, which I couldn't afford. I can go up to Tesco and just pick up under £10 worth of items and be okay. This, even though this canopy has taken quite a few bits of damage, you got to remember, before I removed the wall at the front of my garden, it was very hard to get out of my garden, and the amount of scrapes and scrapes against walls, against trees, against places where I was just about able to get through. It has got some nicks and damage, and still perfectly dry in here. Nice and warm compared to outside. I remember when I first had a mobility scooter and I was out on my Kimco Max and it started raining, and I hid under this tree over here. This tree that we're coming up to now, I hid under it while it rained, because I didn't know whether the Kimco Max was fully waterproof, and I had electronics with me and everything, and the sort of a cagoule I had bought, I couldn't figure out how to actually get it on me, and so I just sat for like an hour and a half underneath the tree on my scooter waiting for the rain to stop. And that's when I decided I've got to get a thingy, because otherwise whenever I leave the house I'm going to be freaked out about all of this. On me. So this is like a worst case scenario of visibility. It really is. Now I can fix this myself with exterior lighting and a windscreen wiper and a better For a car go past. Post there is in a really bad position. Oh, wonderful. I'm going to have to do something illegal now. Not supposed to be on here, but if I can't go on here, I can't. That's the kind of things that really fuck with the person on a disabled skeleton. Sorry, but yeah, no. So many cars on the pavement here. Which that car's going past me, blinding me. So yeah, I don't blame the people that bring it for not thinking of this use case scenario. This is one time that I wouldn't even say the TGA Breeze has an external light and a concave, I think it is classed. Its front shield is much more permanent if you have that on. And of course the scooter cabins, they have a proper windscreen wiper, safety glass screens on the front, you know. But the limitation is you are stuck. Now, I still may pick up a scooter cabin second hand. Just for the really long journeys. But this will be still be my primary opinion. Because I couldn't go on the path really with this scooter cabin. I'd be stuck on the road, and going on the road in the rain, the visibility of drivers is lessened, and I've always got to be aware that I am one of the squishiest things on the road. And I've got to be responsible for that. It doesn't matter if I'm in the right. If something hits me, I'm going to come worse off. So I am always thinking about it from that point of view. I will go on the road when I know I can be safe. Oh. Oh, I'm going to stop the video now. Actually, no, I'm going to keep it going because it's probably cut off already. So, hello and welcome to the Quebber channel. We are on our way to Tesco. Oh, they're on our way somewhere fast. Something's happened somewhere. Thankfully, this way I've missed having to do all the because, like I said, I wish that the plastic on the side had like a Velcro opening that you could open and so that I could put my hand out and press the buttons on. The lighting, the crossings. Yeah, I'm a bit more hesitant speaking in that because I'm focused so much on driving in that moment. But what I'll need is it's gone automatically, that's brilliant. It does sometimes. It does I love the fact that it's, I think the rain may have slowed down and almost stopped. Yeah, I love this canopy. I will always point out the negative side of things. When I talk about things, I will never hide from them. I don't have any kind of problem. It doesn't mean I don't like something. I absolutely bloody love the Quingo tour knot. It's the best thing I ever picked up. Let's turn here and get ready to cross over. This is my mobile safe space. This is one of the best improvements to my independence that I've ever purchased. I have my own agency. I can leave the house. Okay, we are almost at the shop, and we are having fun. Yeah, it looks like the rain's pretty much stopping now. What I'll do is I'll roll up the sides, because I need to roll up the sides to be in here anyway. And the rain will mean there's not many people in the store. Yay. Only. Take these off, the gloves off. Now to unzip the sides. Okay, so I just have to roll up the sides and put them in their little things that hold them in place. Haven't rolled it up tight enough. That happens sometimes. Yeah, that one's on. Actually, that's all I need. Do the other side. Make a bit more room for myself here, so I can just roll these up again. Not the easiest thing to do without getting out of the vehicle, but worth it. There. Right. Turn the speed down. Okay, we are first going for some lettuce.